is another news day, and it's gonna be mostly about speculations and teasers for the 2.0 that is coming September 18th. And something extra special, Chelsea gave me and 2 other content creators that are allowed in the Discord to release before they do the new hint for the new character. So if you stay until the end of this video, you'll get before anyone else on the internet that hint that will maybe help us figure out who is the next character. So please watch until the end. So brace yourself and let's dive into what the devs have said in the official Discord. Let's go. Peachy Got It said, I'm confused. I thought the underwater flowers didn't need to be watered. The new update made it so that we gotta water them now. Is this a bug? And Chelsea said, we fixed 1 watering bug and 2 more appeared. We are working on it. And then the hotfix was for Baku, not the watering stuff. We've submitted 1.9.6 before we found out about the watering issues. Then Chelsea said, late for the party, but I was wondering why I wasn't getting Starfall and realized I'd never done the last part of the quest. Boy, it is pretty. Yes, I love this so much. The sound and the light and everything is so gorgeous. Remember the feedback last time? Favoritism for skirts and dress in the daily bonus. And Chelsea mentioned, Kawaki, this event was entirely planned and locked before you posted this feedback. The earliest event you will see changes for this is starting in 2.0. Also, this is a game about Hello Kitty, who is a girl who is in all our marketing materials. So there is always going to be some sway toward female presenting attire in terms of what's included. We're going to be mixing it up because we don't have the tech to do simultaneous releases, and also would want to because it decreases the amount of interesting daily rewards we can give. This is the best balance we can do. Then Kawaki answered, I appreciate what you said in the second paragraph so much. I was fighting for inclusion because I did not know there was a reason the femme presenting clothing was favored. Thank you so much for listening and explaining, Chelsea. And Chelsea answered, I deeply personally understand the fight for inclusion and how rough it is out there, both in the IRL world and in the world of game. So do immensely appreciate the call out on places where we can do better. Just wanted to provide more info since I could tell it was really bothering you, and since it's not gonna get better for a bit, still just goes how of the game dev cycle work, unfortunately. Appreciate you and the feedback very much. I actually think that this time they overall were first in the Jam Jamboree and the dresses after, so I think it's good, right? But the dress is only on the 3rd day and not the very last day, so I really appreciate that it's not like random basic shorts or pants and then a hat and then the very cool stuff at the very end. I like to be able to wear the cool event stuff from the start of the event and not from, usually if it's at the end of the event there's already another event starting and then you cannot even appreciate it during the event. So I don't mind having more male presenting clothing at the start or unisex clothing and female later, but I like the big pieces of clothing earlier in the daily bonus, if you know what I mean. Then people were talking about when the game will release on Switch, that there will be so many people in the Discord and that it will complicate it because there will be different platforms for each of everything. So Chelsea said, so yes, we're going to wind up needing to have multiple multiplayer sections. What we'll probably do is switch the Discord so that it asks you when you join, what platform you're playing on, and toggle access to the various multiplayer sections depending on that. So hopefully you'll only see the relevant stuff to you and not get overwhelmed. Ilenia, where is Usahana, asked, is it official for the Switch 2 to be released in April 2025? I might as well wait. And Chelsea said no, as in no, it's not official. And let's please not include any dates that are purely speculative. It only confuses folks. So yeah, I don't think that any date has been announced either for the Switch 2 or for Hello Kitty Island Adventure on Switch. It says early 2025, so it could be between January and potentially even May. Something about the petunias. Chelsea said, I just found the datasheet. They are native to the Merry Meadow and viable in 3 other biomes. Kiameng posted a photo and people asked what it is, and Chelsea said it's Wish Me Mel's tail. She has a fluffy rainbow tail, but apparently in the past she used to have not her tail shown out, so this is really interesting. I've been surprised because actually I did not realize that she had that big tail because it was hidden in all the previous art, so this is interesting. And then she said fixed, and I did a photo of the tail. Yay! Elenia said, are you working on Saturday? And Chelsea said, we are so slammed on 2.0, and then we're all trying not to work, but it's not working. And Elenia said, it's admirable. I don't know if it's admirable or sad that they do have to work on weekends. We don't want you guys at Sunblink to fall into what's usual in the game industry of doing crunch time all the time, because this is important for you guys to have time off and relax. So I really hope that it's just for 2.0 and then it's going to be fine and you can relax a bit more, hopefully. Elenia asked, are you working also on Sunday? Girl, take some rest. And Chelsea said, I'm on the advisory board of one of the big game conference, and this weekend is our retreat to figure out what talks get into next year's conference. Hence my continued presence this weekend. So because she's working, she's also working with us. Interesting. Then someone asked, since we're not working right now, can you fit this in for Baku's costume this spooky season? And Jessie answered, it's way too late for us to get approval and get it in the game at this point, but that is amazing, Lordy. Ping me in June next year. So June is when they need to get approval for things for mid-October. This is interesting to know. Then this person with the only dots in their name asked, Chelsea, don't be shocked when I actually ping you with Baku's costume request in June next year. Could visitor's costume be something that's allowed and could be approved? And Chelsea said, yup. Because honestly, the visitors' outfits are so ugly now. Every time I can't get out like no costume, I do no costume. So I hope that we get cool other outfits for visitors. Then A said, would love to see Kuromi's squad. And Chelsea said, denied. Collab characters, we tried. Steph Shea asked, will she be on maternity leave though? And Chelsea answered, I should be out November to February-ish. We will definitely miss her, and she announced that she's getting a second girl. And then she said, there's a non-trivial chance that number 2 will be born on Hello Kitty's birthday, lol. I think she told me it was a little bit later, but you know, if she comes early, or maybe she'd be on the day after Hello Kitty's birthday, that will be my birthday on November 2nd. Cinicin said, I wonder if we'll get a big celebration for Hello Kitty's 50th birthday in-game. Chelsea answered, so big. And then an emoji of Hello Kitty better than Nisetama-san, like greater than Nisetama-san. And Chelsea mentioned, remember, it's her 50th anniversary, but she is only 8 years old. And she keeps being 8 years old, but it's her anniversary, not her 50th birthday. And then for the 10th time, I don't know why, there's the debate about, but Hello Kitty is not a cat, but she looks like a cat. And Chelsea said, hi, this is not a debate. You're getting your information from the internet. We have ours from Sanrio HQ in Japan, which has recently publicly been stated by the head of Sanrio North America. This is not a debate. It is the official stand of the company, and therefore our Discord, and will be deleting discourse that implies the owner of the IP are wrong about their own IP. So Hello Kitty is not a cat. There is no debate about that. A asked, question, what are the crates that are scattered around the island? And Chelsea said, their original name was Suspiciously Handy Crates, but that was too long to localize. I think the general vibe is that My Melody was prepared for anything. See recent Sunshine Celebration dialogue. Like she ordered so many lemons and then reordered some, and basically whatever is needed to resolve the situation, My Melody's got you. Ilenia said, I think we need a channel for sharing pet pics. And Chelsea said, the name of the channel, hashtag button presser bribe. Because our dear friend is needing cute pet pictures to press the button. And then Ilenia said 2.0 would drop tomorrow because they would probably spam it with so many cute pet pictures. Dex said, no idea, can we please have / make crayons? We have beeswax and dye. It'd be cute to have a little box of crayon next to a stack of paper. And Chelsea said, this is adorable and you should totally make a post in feedback about it. A feedback that says, allowing to speak languages other than, I guess, English on the Discord. And Chelsea said, hi friends, this is basically an insurmountable cost issue, unfortunately. In order to include any other language in this server, we would have to have at least 3 moderators for that language. Right now, we have barely been able to keep up with 5 moderators for our entire server. We would also have to have at least 1 employee who speaks that language to potentially come in and address issues that any player might have if negative discussion comes up about a certain mod. And we definitely don't have that. We've seen other language communities crop up elsewhere, but unfortunately, due to our extremely high safety standards, supporting other languages is just not something we can do as a small studio. Dukalan said, it would be an improvement if the friends list would mark who has already been asked to collect something optimally with the items they have collected, and I suggest a slight twist in that it would clean up the remaining item at the end of the day instead of automatically picking up all item at the beginning of the day. And Chelsea said, there's a feature coming to probably 2.1 that helps address this. A feedback that says make large amount of fertilizer, and Chelsea said hold to add is coming in a future update 2.0 or 2.1 I believe. So in a heads up, Chelsea said TFW when you go look through a viewfinder in the city but don't have enough quarters to actually make it focus. And she posted this image. And then later she said I expect sketchover's stat. So a few people posted sketchover of what it could be, so I'll let you guess what could be really there based on what people have said. Chelsea said, something new exists on the internet, go find it. So that's interesting. It's not been published here by Chelsea, it's been published by the Apple Arcade news about all the new games. And Sinisin said, oh my god, I found it, and posted the unblurred photo. And this is then followed by a lot of people saying, oh my god, and then you can see it's actually the boat with Hello Kitty with the player character and a city in there. And it's interesting because they're on water, but there's also clouds around it, so this is interesting. And yes, it's in the Upper Arcade. And the only thing that is accompanying this image is Hello Kitty Island Adventure by Sunblink and Sanrio. On September 18th, a mysterious boat appears off the shore of Friendship Island, giving players access to the new City Town region on an entirely different island, where a new character is waiting to show everyone around. And Tofu mentioned, the wording on this article is weird though. And Chelsea said, we worked with our Apple buddies on this wording a lot. So it's not randomly made by Apple, it's not thought. So absolutely everything means something in this. So many things to unpack here. New island, we knew that. But we will be traveling by boat from our island to the other one. Good, that makes sense. And then this new region is called New City Town. And what is interesting, it says a new city town region on an entirely different island. I read this as this island will probably have many different regions, and the first that is unlocked is City Town. And it makes sense because I don't think that they will make a new island for each of the new biomes. So probably that's that. And a new character, of course. People have been speculating for a while that it would be Usahana. I don't know, because she's popular. And also now we've read the bio of her And it was something about she wanted to travel through a rainbow, and she landed on a new island, a new city, something like that. So it actually works super perfectly. And yeah, that would be very nice if it's her. And yeah, I guess people have imagined that it's Usahana now. Ilenia asked, Usahana isn't confirmed. And Chelsea said, I can confirm Usahana is not confirmed though. So is she going to be the next one, but she cannot confirm that she isn't the one? We'll see. Then, in the wild speculation, Nikki Babu Adventure said, I solved it, this is a new character, and it's Bogo the city boy, and the bio said, probably a gorilla, and it just said the city boy, so people think it's this character. Probably, maybe it's going to be a visitor. If it is, I don't think this is the new big character, but then Chelsea answered, probably in italic. Then A said, can we please get a cute character? I'm on my knees. And Chelsea answered, no cuteness. And right after, only super cuteness. Then Meave said, is that a hint? I've never seen the super cute adventure, or what's his name? And Chelsea said, Sanrio's official spelling is super cute, no space. So they're talking about super cute, Hello Kitty super cute adventures. I'm not even sure how it is, but it's the free cartoon series about Hello Kitty and friends on YouTube. Then A said, I hope we get some obscure characters too, and posted weird photo of two older guys, I think, in frilly outfits. I'm not sure of their name. And then she said to this, these three were originally in the wishing well but got cut. Very interesting. Nikki Babu Adventure said, like as a statue, and Chelsea said, no, like they would pop up when you made wishes and grant them, and that's where the furniture and stuff came from. And then Hydro said, any chance for their return? And Chelsea said, I hope so. We all have a soft spot for the Oji-sans. Ilenia said, are we going to have one hint per day until September 18th? And Chelsea said, hopefully, plus or minus weekends. I'm still working with Phoebe and Logis to see if we can feed y'all consistently. In a heads up, Chelsea said, hello friends, ready for today's 2.0 hint. Folks have been asking what it'll take to reach the island. Well, and then the snorkel emoji, then 5 times the number 7, and then fishing rod, and then happy speculating. Apparently, it means that you need the snorkel and the fishing rod, and level 7 with some people, but we'll see more about that. And then she said, you know, on the second thought, I should have phrased this as what it will take to kick off the adventure to reach the new island. Not like if you have this, you can reach directly the new island. And then Arastama Academy says, giving people hints always make me feel better when I'm slammed. And then Chelsea dropped icons of Kuromi, Keropi, Chococat, Cinema Roll, and Batsmaru. And I think this is what they have said, that those 777 means the level with these 5 characters. Arastama Academy said, at least level 7 with the characters listed in the clue, as well as having made your scuba gear and fishing rod. This is the simplest and least spec answer there is, but takes into mind today's clue. Elenia, I think that maybe they want the second island to be accessible also to the new players. In that case, level 7 with 5 characters makes sense. You can reach level 7 pretty fast. And then Sprouts said that would mean non-sequential story for getting there, which could be interesting. If it is that early game, I wonder how different it will be starting playing post 2.0. Like when you start your new game as a new character and you could be like maybe on day 2 or 3 already on this new biome. That's so interesting. And then Chelsea said, very good, very good. Congratulations, Spec Crew. You have figured out the quest unlock requirements to start the new island adventure. I don't know how you guys want to know more about the wild speculations, because there's crazy talk there and you cannot take anything for granted there. But Heaven Sage said, Milk has Top Hat's feet. Milk has been on the island for a while. He took Top Hat's code for his feet because he wanted something to play with and didn't know better. And now whenever milk is top at his feet. I guess Heaven Sage said wherever, but Chelsea said, you mean whenever. We know it's when is milk. And then she said, also oddly accurate, but in all the wrong ways. I'm not sure what this means, but I'll leave this here. Chelsea said, inventory improvement all around are coming in 2.0. It might be messy at first, so we're gonna be counting on feedback from y'all on some of the nuances. Bulk purchase won't make it to 2.0. The TLDR there is that each storefront has slightly different logic depending on what you're buying. So they all have to be recorded separately and will ideally like to release a version where everything has multi-purchase versus doing it piecemeal, but we'll see. Today's hint about 2.0 in a heads up. Each island has a significantly different theme, and that extends to some of the mechanics. Expect a few new things and for some usual tropes to be mysteriously absent. Trope is a figurative or metaphorical use of a word or expression, or a significant or recurrent theme, like a motive. This does not help me more, but how to understand that? So there's Friendship Island, and so Friendship Island has apparently a theme and some mechanics. So that means that we'll have new things on this new island with City Town. I don't know, maybe the fact that we can decorate outside or something like that. But what are the usual tropes to be mysteriously absent? I don't think that the characters might have something different, like the friendship that you should not level up the friendship. I think the new characters and maybe new visitors, I don't know, will be the same. Will we also have cabins for the new visitors? Will there not be puzzle rooms, or not be minigames, or not be island challenges, or not be flowers? Maybe. I'm not sure. But something will not be there. Interesting. On purpose. Chelsea said there will be 3 hints for the new resident, and it should be pretty exciting because we're working with our awesome content creator folks. They're each going to get to release one of the hints a day before we put it on our official channel. And then Elenia says, oh my god, in videos? And Chelsea said, yup. Or whatever they want, TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, who knows? That's a good question. I know mine already. And there it is, folks. I am the first one to release the first hint. So are you ready? This is it. I know it's quite cryptic, right? Do you remember they did something like that for Wish Me Mel? So there you are, I guess. The specific color is on a specific character. If you want my opinion, I think this is very one of the color of Usahana, but I have only this one and they did not even share the other ones with me. So I don't know more than you do now with this, to be honest. So I'm not hiding anything, this is it. So what do you think? What are your speculations? You can also post them in wild speculation in the Discord, but tell me in my comments what you think. Does this justify that maybe it's Usahana? Is it somebody else? Are you excited about all the new clues? I cannot wait, honestly, for this new biome and new island coming up. And thank you again, Sunblink, for trusting me and my content to give out clues like that for my audience. And you guys here, you're amazing. Please continue watching my videos. I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing now to help me reach 4,000. And if you're watching after 4,000, please also consider subscribing because there's always 5,000. So subscribe. Bye.